Hey guys, so if you're like me, you're probably super hyped that Diablo 2 Resurrected is coming out. This was the response that my buddy Naresto had. I thought it was a pretty applicable GIF. Definitely super hyped about this. So, with that being said, we found out that September 23rd, Diablo 2 Resurrected is coming out. And there's going to be a beta, but we don't know when that beta will be. So until then, you probably want to get in and brush up on your skills, or if you're new to the genre, come in and check the game out. And if you want to do that and download the old version of Diablo 2, it's actually really complicated, and it really shouldn't be. But I just wanted to show you how to basically install the game and get everything started, just to get in and check the game out before Resurrected comes out. So if you go to this list of games, actually you're not going to see Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. There's just Diablo 2 Resurrected. So here you can buy the game. So what you're going to want to do if you don't own the game is Diablo 2 is $10, and you have to have Diablo 2 to play the expansion, Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. This is kind of what's considered the Diablo 2 game at this point. This is what you'll be playing when you play Resurrected. So if you come to the store, it's going to want you to buy the game. Diablo 2 isn't actually on the Battle.net launcher, so you can't install it through the Battle.net launcher. So we're stuck going to the website, which wants us to buy it. So you can actually go to your account settings, and then games and subscriptions, and come down here and you can find your games. So then it shows your CD key and it allows you to download the game client. So I'm going to go ahead and click download game client, and you want to download both the Diablo 2 game client and the Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction game client, because you're going to have to install both of them, and you're going to install the Diablo 2 one first. So you come here, and you don't want to install the Battle.net desktop app. You probably already have that if you play Blizzard games like I do. But that doesn't help. You need to scroll all the way down until you get down to classic games. And then you're going to find Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction and Diablo 2. So then you want to come here and download. So then you click download for Windows. It goes to this page and it downloads the game. Okay, and then you do the same thing for Lord of Destruction. So you just click here and it downloads. Alright, so you're going to want to run the Diablo 2 installer, not the Lord of Destruction installer. If you do it in reverse order, it'll just offer to sell you Diablo 2, because it thinks that you don't own it. So we're going to go to this PC and just choose a drive. So I'm going to choose there. You got all these little errors because this page isn't formatted very well. Okay, so at this point I'm just going to download it. It's going to take like 16 minutes, so I'll get back to you once this download finishes. Alright, so once that download finishes, you'll get this screen which just says to install Diablo 2. So I'm going to go ahead and click install, agree to whatever this says, and now you're going to have to put in your name and the CD key. So you're going to want to go back to the games and subscriptions page, and if you scroll all the way down, you get to classic games again, and your CD keys are going to be right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Diablo 2 CD key, and then you paste that in and hit OK. So then it's going to ask, where do you want to install the game? So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on my H drive, and there we go. Okay, so the install is actually pretty quick apparently. So we'll let it go ahead and run through the install. Okay, so once that finishes, now we're going to go to Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. Okay, so now we're going to launch Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. So you want to make sure you've installed Diablo 2 at this point, otherwise you're just going to get a big buy button. So we're going to go ahead and choose H and go to the Diablo 2 folder we already made. Okay, so now this is going to download, and this is actually substantially smaller. This is only 500 megs instead of like 1.6 gigs or whatever the other one was. So I'll be right back when this download finishes. Alright, so once that download completes, I'm going to go ahead and click install Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction and agree to whatever these terms were. And now we have to go get that CD key again. This install is even faster. Alright, so now that's been installed, and I'm going to go ahead and click play Diablo 2. Oh yeah, okay, so it's also going to have to update, and this should be a pretty quick process. Okay, the update applied successfully this time. I've literally just been going through and clicking it over and over again. It just eventually worked. So at this point, I guess I'll walk y'all through the rest of this. Okay, so we're gonna agree to more stuff that we're not gonna read, and I'm gonna create my new account. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna go ahead and just make a necromancer. So you want it to be expansion, that'd be the Lord of Destruction. You want it to be a ladder character because that's just the most current season. So I'm just gonna hit OK, and then I'm just gonna create a little game for me to be in. This is just a private game for myself.
Agreed.
And we're in. So that's really all there is to it, to installing Diablo 2 and getting everything running. I just wanted to take you through that process because it can be a little painful. And yeah, that's really it. And if this video was helpful, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would really help the channel out. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me.